So, hello and welcome back to another episode of Verkal 4. Now I'm saying Crusader Kings, of course. We're of course playing with the Anbennar fantasy mod as Verkal Skomdihr. And this probably is gonna be the last episode. We are finishing up the level 10 holding. And then we can get this one started. Our last mission. And like I said, when this one is finished, I'm gonna be alright. Even if we don't do the rest of the conquest here, I'm still gonna be happy. Porkers Valley. No hesitation. We could attack them technically. That's not the issue. Like I said, this should be fairly simple. Costs me a lot of points, but come on. We're not doing much anyway. The armies are all finished. They want to get some. They want to get some punching done. We can finish these guys up. At least then we are clean, right? Oh, there's another path here. Okay. Oh, and Hala's Outlaw is just running here and here. Could you give Almdir a seat in the parliament finally? They have 40 development. That's a little bit unfair. Oh, there we go. There's big armies. You guys get around. We're gonna have fighting going on here. Like no other. Let's take a quick look at how much we could take from them. That I think is important. And as I mentioned before, this is expensive, but I think actually we could do this in 2 wars. Like in this one we're gonna chunk up, and then with this one we're gonna get the rest. Yeah. Oh, you lost your leader. No worries. We have useless leaders left. You're not gonna go crazy yet, because we know that these guys have chunky armies. Sorry. We need to pass by here. Excuse me. So, there is points to gain. Improve steam engine. Keep going. We are taking everything that we can get. I mean, these guys have pretty good generals. That's also true. No, it's just leaving. Cool. Well, then don't. I don't like you anyway. Stone column. Oh, there's an obvious choice. Get rid. Give me the furnace. That's why you guys are here. Okay, so if this territory here all is cleaned up, that is fantastic. We still have these guys walking around having a great time, but I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. Let's also tell you guys where to go, so I don't forget that. Also, while we're here, can build something. So, these guys are going a little bit too frisky for my liking. These guys with their super generals. Can catch them here because we have that extra movement speed. Oh yeah, they're missing some stuff. I guess we don't need all of the armies on this side. You guys can come over here. Oh no, Vivanhard is strong. Really strong. Ay caramba, that hurts. Ay caramba. Oh, you guys actually have gone in here. Yeah, we lost that fight. We of course had a penalty. But... is that a fight that I want to take? I mean, we can give it a try. Oh, wow! Yeah, that is its own beast. But I think numbers in the end will give us the win. You need a leader before you do anything silly. Let's actually keep Hallas Odlum out of this. Okay, so we have the numbers. Doesn't mean much though. Yeah, we're still losing that. I mean, you have a lot of morale, I give you that, but you must have a lot of combat ability if you can just take my guys so easily. You have offensive and defensive. Morale, shock damage, or you have a lot of percentages as well, that is also true. That is an option. We need to occupy the rest of your territory. But I think eventually we're gonna beat them. That's also one of the reasons why I didn't want to fight them when they have a bunch of allies. Because it would make it even worse. Let's see how this one would look. I mean, I assume that we're not gonna be able to do it, but... I'm just curious. Yep, you just clean up the rest of these guys. We need to get Hallas Odlum out. Of the equation to have an easier time against Verkal, against Vivanhard. And we are clearly gonna beat up Vivanhard as much as possible. It only should be the forts that hold that much. At least they're taking decent amount of attrition. They are drawing on their manpower like crazy. Might be then actually another episode now that I am putting so much effort into this, because we have another war right after. And if I keep pausing, of course it's gonna delay everything. But it looks like they're sending their armies down here, which is an opportunity for me to strike in here. Yeah, you guys can occupy that territory. So, finally. Alright, everybody, spread out. Super sieges. Super kicker! Okay. Alvarion is handing out 3 dudes. But yeah, if we just put in the effort, I think this is gonna be alright. So, you have made it somewhere. And we are attacking on 2 sides, potentially. Oh no, these guys have just left. Actually, with that in mind, maybe we are gonna run over here and potentially help out this. Because this is gonna get reinforced clearly. And obviously. Okay, you're all going around there, so... They have a penalty, and you guys are gonna make your way over here. I mean, yeah, it's also the generals, really. Could you roll worse? Or could I roll better? I just rolled 0 against a 6 with a 4. Just saying. As always. Okay, that's... I mean, we could overwhelm them with manpower, that's always a thing. Right? Where are you running? Where are you running somewhere completely different? I assume that was not a wipe. No, you guys are also running back home. Nobody's occupied that for some reason. That's the thing, these guys are probably gonna draw from their professionalism, obviously. Well, I actually also have plenty of professionalism left. Where are you running? Back home. That's where you're running. The Ardaion army as well. You guys make your way over here. Just gonna wait for one more tick. These guys are trying to get somewhere else. I mean, I guess I could just... I mean, this is a good position. That's the thing. Stability... I really don't care if it fails. Oh, this is Hades Odlum. Hades Odlum is easier to fight. Vivan Heart, of course, comes in, but... They're probably gonna succeed here? No, not yet. It's a shame that we don't have water gates on this stuff. That would be hilarious. Should I give this a try? Maybe get them from the other side? I mean, I want to get Hades because Hades Odlum can't get any armies back. Let's force them into the forest. Ah, there we go, there's another army. Welcome to the forest. It's the only thing I can say here. I hope you're having a great time. They're back up to fairly decent numbers. Okay, they're giving themselves a penalty again. Oh, there's another army. Jesus Christ! You didn't look that strong. But I guess... Right, you guys make your way over here to siege that. This is probably another fight that they're gonna win, but with very heavy losses. And we finally have done that. Spread out. Spread out. Spread out. Siege everything that they have. Leave no economy behind that could save them. We're gonna lose this fight as well, but once again with heavy losses on their side. Verkal Skomdihr hold done. We're gonna do this. So we're gonna do this as well, so that we can do that. And now we have 3 years to wait. Okay, this is... someone else has that. Thanks, game. So... But yeah, this is lovely. They are using up all of their manpower here in the forest, and I kind of encourage them to siege here. Why not? That was a little bit brave. If you would have a few more numbers, maybe, but... Yeah. I assume that you don't want to take that fight. You guys once again retreated all the way up to here. God damn it. Be a little bit reasonable. Sure. We're kind of locking them in here with that at the moment. Let them eat the attrition of the forest. That's the only thing that I can say. I've been having to eat it for quite a while now, so they might as well also enjoy some of it. So... still not doing that. Do have need to keep an eye open when they get too close to something. So you're just gonna move in from the back. Actually, you guys gonna come around here. And we can take this fight here. Is that reasonable? I think at the moment, yes. Because they barely have anything here. Yeah, that's alright. We have a double penalty, but they die. Because they have no numbers left. Talking about numbers, I have plenty of manpower left. Yep, these guys are taking this back. This siege is dropping. So, Vivan Heart, I do have to say, your armies are very impressive. At least you have that going for you, right? But in the end, the combined bullshit of dwarven defensiveness and like the elven forests all fairly disgusting. Can't give this another description than just disgusting. You are gonna make your way over here. Let's see if you can wipe these guys. Oh, sure. We have that siege cleared as well. Okay, they're not running anywhere here. Where are you running? Treadmire, but I guess you're gonna run further. Okay, then you guys are gonna come in here and deal with these guys to wipe them out. Only 46k left. Just gonna get reduced even further. North cost enough. Okay. We're now just gonna do the rest of the occupation. We're just gonna run into these guys now, because there's not much that they can do about it. I'm just never gonna get any representation, because the second time we do this it should be a lot easier. Cue the Benny Hill theme while we chase these guys through the forest. I want to see all of the Vivan Harters dead. Oh, that's very kind of you. But yeah, a certain amount of death. They're ruining my prosperity in here, which is a little bit shit, but oh well. What are they gonna do? What am I gonna do about this? Just happens. The question is if I want to just end this now. Oh, right. Don't forget that. And while we're here... Oh, look at these numbers. Okay, yeah. There's no question about that. This is gonna do... I mean, we're gonna at least see that coming, right? We do want to see the end of this income in Greece. It takes a while. Can't say that. Takes quite a while to get done. I'm gonna actually use my other hand now because I did have a few problems with my wrist on the right hand, which is probably stemmed from clicking to have excessively, but here we go. Look at you guys suffering. Very cool. So they made it all the way around here, at least. $73. Lower cost snuff is now also down, which is the reason why this is 73. Yeah, there we beat up a few more. You guys just come around and clear the path. Maybe someone else is gonna attack them. Who knows? Now that they are so weakened, I can clearly see that happening. I mean, the new age has not come around yet. $92. Alright, we can do that then, as mentioned. And this one we probably could do in one war. Or like, in one peace deal. That's a full annexation on you. You guys as well. Give me the money. Nobody cares. So, that of course is a lot to deal with. We know that. But with the reduced amount of siege time now on this, I think the next war is gonna be just as clean. You're gonna come in here. You guys are gonna be here, and here, and here, and here. So, with that in mind... Yeah, Vivanhard immediately jumps in as well. Let's go. We're not done yet with you. The 3 years should be over eventually. Calcom War is restored. They deserved it, of course. Oh, they deleted some forts. They did? Good for you. Oh, there, these guys. Okay, with that in mind, we're gonna send you over. Oh, okay, you're already locked in. That's of course a bit unpleasant. What you can do? I mean, these guys are done. Adaion once again joins as well. You're gonna continue with that. I guess we could do this in this piece. We'll see how far this goes. Channel has left. Woohoo! Okay. These guys are down. Just need to get enough war score. We of course need to do all of these occupations here so we can do it. But I think with that we would have the thingy cleaned. Mate. Come back here. Cattle's rest. Falls quickly. Actually didn't even look what kind of income I currently have. 1.5, and this is not done yet, or at least... Oh no, it is done. There we have our income. And it's definitely decent. Right, the blade breakers. Oh, yeah, you have no leader. Esther. Bye. You're gonna make your way back here. That probably is enough, I would say. Another hold. If not, we're gonna extend this a little bit, so we can do this in one go. We can core some other stuff. I can't quite remember what this last bonus does, so we'll see. Manpower's also still right up, there their army is. Probably to do with that. Thanks for stability back. Appreciate it. Let's stop these guys from doing nonsense, giving them a leader. And you're gonna deal with the rest of this. Okay, you guys are out. Okay, you do the rest here. I probably should have given you leader, but it looks like enough Peng Peng is doing the job. There we go. Let's put in the effort for everybody. Hermit's Cave. Coal. I mean, we will not see the end result of that, but you know me, I'm just gonna still do it. That's just my style. Okay. You can finish that up. You can make your way to Alas Odlum. Up. 65. Let's see if we can get this done. Nah, that needs more. Yep, needs more. Make him upset. 69. It's only you two left, right? I guess it's gonna be just once again that complete occupation concept. Let me just quickly do that. Like, there's so many provinces that need that kind of attention. Just so that you don't annoy me and I'm not wasting any points. Should not take too long. Yeah, we're just gonna do a little bit of a longer episode. We do want to see the end result, of course, of the last event. But we also want to finish this war here. The wooden halls, there we go. After 3 years of working, our carpenters and majors are finally finished with the Parliament Hall. The floor of the semicircular room is made out of dark brown lumber filled with ornaments mimicking the ward gate outside of the halls. Enchanted gems are imbued into the parquet, guiding the light to faintly shine on the massive table where our ministers are sitting. The table consists of a brighter colored wood than the floor and is magnificently decorated. In front of the table, arranged in a semicircle, are the desks of the representatives, made out of different colored timber to represent each individual region. The ceiling of the hall is filled with beautiful mural depictions, famous moments in the history of our great republic. The walls are decorated with pillars cut from bright white timber, polished to resemble marble. Famous sculptors carved the faces of our ancestors into pillars. Around the semicircular space, locks are embedded into the wall, reserved for influential families, special visitors, and foreign diplomats. We get plus 10% morale of armies, plus 1 prestige, and 1 free admin policy. And the wooden halls are finished. And we actually finished the mission tree. Which is a fairly rare occasion with me, I feel like. But we did it! And as I mentioned before, Verkal Skomdihr is just a fun mission tree. Like, there's not like this crazy ambition from them. They just basically focus on something else that a lot of, I think AI doesn't really do. Like, basically the forest right next to them. And they also don't go like completely crazy industry on it. That is something that I also really like. I actually like that they went there like this kind of, yeah, we are carving and stuff like that focus. And then they also re-establish all of this. It's pretty, like I said, I like it a lot. Let's also clean this up, so we have actually perfectly timed that as well. You guys can all go into your respective holds. And we are done. We can get rid of that if we wanted. Everything perfectly timed. Lovely. To have another look at our economy, we are at 3,700 and we're now easily established to start attacking into the east to maybe even get Altwardorf back, but as mentioned, we are not doing this in this playthrough. We have an amazing income, and I feel like we could probably extend that quite easily. Our capital is absolutely amazing. Enough said about that. Troops. 551. We are very close to this one here. Actually, to accept the rest of the stuff easily. And actually we do have enough space anyway. So we are doing easily well. Chunky absolutism. Crownland we've done it too well. But I think if you want to take a look through everything... Or we could technically also look into something else soon. Didn't have the last thingy here because of the command. But yeah, that's how it is. You see our list here. The command, of course, in Laurent. Nothing unusual about that. Let's take a look quickly at this. Classic, I mean, this is very clear, but Coronite, all still established and everything. Cultures, of course, the mix of wood elves and then the different dwarves around here, and now the Mossma focus as well. Otherwise, looking fairly clean. Did you put humans here? No, that is kobolds. Okay. One thing, last thing, Kadadata, Verkal, the New World. Okay, so fairly uncolonized. I mean, of course, this is all like colonized stuff, but that usually happens anyway because there's nothing here. But this looks fairly decent. The Runeborn elves in Eodans have control, but okay, they're now getting low rented. But yeah, I guess with that we finish this playthrough. And like I said, next playthrough is gonna be with the update, the next one, and with that one I decide for something myself. And I actually still have no idea what I'm gonna do there. So we'll see what I'm gonna do. But like always, like and subscribe and all those shenanigans, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next playthrough. Bye!